Anyone who's played Icarus knows that getting large amounts of epoxies is a bit of a nightmare. Be it making circuit boards, glass for a greenhouse, or any other option. So here's two ways that I personally use that helps me get a lot of epoxy. Now, the first is a passive collector. Now, it's just made out of these fortifications. They're wood, rope, and a little iron. Not difficult to make. You tame a moa. If you can't tame animals or just don't want to invest the time, you can throw just an animal that you've wiped out earlier into it, and predators will actually start showing up. As we all know, they absolutely love going after our mounts, so why not we use it for our advantage? They will just flat out walk up and walk straight into the spikes. You will show up in a little bit, and there'll just be 4, 5, up to 10, predators just laying there for you. It's not super fast, but it's in a mission. You put 2 or 3 of these around areas that there's a lot of enemies. Not only do you not have to deal with them anymore, you get a little extra resources. Now, on an open world, this one works well. As you can see, I've just built a larger fortification. And inside, I have a basic building that I'm using to mine. I've placed the door up against the wall here, that way no spawns come in. I simply have some radars. I turn them on. I grab my repair hammer, double check to make sure the last wave of enemies has already been repaired from. All I do is wait for the health bars. Now, because there is no exotics in open world, I can just pick these up and drop them again, and more wolves will show up. Like this. Look at this. Look at all these wolves just coming to me. All I have to do is go, oh no. Let me quickly repair. This does not require a lot of effort on your part. Simply a quick repair hammer. Watch for the damage reports so that you know if any walls are under attack. Just keep looking at them. And honestly, you just sit there and wait until you hear all the wolves get wiped out. As you can see, we've got quite a few still incoming. I can actually see through the wall. They're still heading my way. I don't think I could literally hunt this many wolves in the short amount of time that it takes. Alright, once I've confirmed that the attack is gone, I open my door, I shut it. I don't want to make sure if there's any left out here. Oh, look at this. That is ready. I mean, I've got hide, I've got fur, I've got food, and all the epoxy I can use. I simply pick the devices up, put them back down, and I get another wave this big. The only real resource that I use is a little bit of biofuel, which I can literally use the meat to replace, and the tiny bit of iron I need to repair this hammer. I just double check to make sure my walls are good. Honestly, the most difficult part and time consuming part is actually just cleaning up afterwards, skinning them all, and breaking them down into epoxy. But I generally get anywhere from 50 to 100 epoxy roughly every run. It takes 2 to 3 minutes to set back up. And then I can run it again while I'm just in my little base over here. I just walk in, walk over to all my little bowls, and just start setting up. I can even sit there and have this running while I reset all of these to actually have the next wave come in. And as you can see, I don't have any rings, meaning I could just keep picking them up, putting them back down over and over as many times as I needed. I'm getting decent XP. If I had some low-level friends that were playing with me, they could do the cleanup while I was doing reset. And they would get a couple of levels just, cleaning it up, making the crafting. And with this, I hope maybe this helps a little bit with the massive amount of epoxy that you require in Icarus.